Hey guys, it's Brian, Andrew, and Vinny back for another Disc Golf Examiner disc review. Today we have a great disc from Mint Discs. What do we have, Vinny?
We have the Bobcat Power Midrange.
Nice, Power Midrange, which is exactly the reason we have you and Andrew here. You have two of the bigger arms in the area, so we wanted to definitely review this. As a pro level player, we've seen you throw 550 and plus. What do you think of this disc?
This is a really overstable mid-range, especially being beadless. So it feels really good in the hand if you want something that'll really fight the wind but not skip too much on you. This is what you're looking for.
Absolutely. And Andrew, what did you think of this?
I love the profile of it in my hand. It has a lot of weight to it in the rim, but doesn't feel overly beefy. But then once you throw it, it definitely holds up regardless of the wind conditions.
Right. So let's go ahead and show you how we got to those conclusions. We'll start this thing off by going to the profile.
The Mint Discs Bobcat Power Midrange in the Eternal Plastic actually feels really nice and smooth in the hand. I can get a really good grip on it. The thickness of the rim is apparent whenever you hold it. It has a slight slope to the underside of the wing, but it fills the hand nicely.
I released that on a pretty good hyzer, it felt like. It held the angle the whole way, even with the headwind, never stood up. It held the angle, had more glide than I thought it would for being overstable, but it just held that hyzer line, a nice smooth finish, but hard finish still, pretty far left.
When I threw the Mint Discs Bobcat on a hyzer, it held that hyzer and even hyzered a little more. So it's a pretty overstable mid-range.
Out of the hand, flat, was overstable pretty quickly, already working left. Really similar finish to the hyzer release, even though I tried to pull over the nose a little bit more. So even into the headwind, still very overstable finish. You're not gonna have to worry about it in the wind at all.
When I threw the Bobcat on a flat release, it went straight for a very short distance, then started hyzering out. It wasn't a dumpy fade, it was more of a glidey, forward pushing fade.
I threw that with enough anhyzer to, that was basically my roller release. And you could see it, even in the headwind, it flattened out. It actually held the turn the whole flight, which surprised me. But it just leveled out and I got a nice long turnover with it, which was a little bit of a surprise.
The Bobcat wanted nothing to do with my anhyzer release. It fought out of it really quick. And again, it didn't dump to the ground. It kind of pushed forward and landed soft. The Bobcat has a really low profile beadless feel. So on a forehand, it felt really good. And it corrected a little bit of wobble really quick, and it just went dead straight.
And that's how we threw the Mint Disc Bobcat in the Eternal Plastic. Pretty cool disc, pretty overstable for you guys. And I do want to say a very special thank you to Nick Long, one of our patrons who sent this to us. If you'd like to become a patron as well, we'll definitely review some discs that you want to send us, no problem. So go ahead and do that. We'll have a link in the description. But also remember to like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, share and comment. We always appreciate it whenever you do that. It really drives us. So that's going to do it for our review this week. So until next time, keep banging those chains. We're headed like just that much.
I was. Now he's starting to get it, that's why.